Hello. All right. Yeah, this is the starting one. Black screen, as expected. All right. This is going to be a problem every time I start streaming, but I don't know why this game does this. But when I put it on OBS, it makes this black screen. I think I fixed it. Yep. If I go in the menu, like if I go to options, it doesn't fix itself. But then if I go to the extras, it immediately fixes for some reason. I really don't know why though. Like it's really strange. But I guess that's how it works. At least I know how it works, right? Although last time, yeah, I spent a while doing this and it didn't want to work. And yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna keep going. Just let me drink water quickly. I have my bottle here. Ah, all right. Now I'm good. I'm just gonna load it. Yeah, that is good. That is correct. I don't even know where. No, actually, I remember what this is. Like basically, I think I was with Lily, and what happened was that I went to look for my stuff. Let me check this quickly very well. And then I ended up seeing this girl. Most of the person was right. The representation was big. I mean, wait. Uh, yeah, my first person was right. I'm blonde. Why is it so loud? I'm blonde the aisles. Blah, 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 in a few moments, I guess. Don't want to. I'm trying to read very quickly. Blah, 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 something about blah, 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 whatever reach, as a glance, I see someone that, yep, okay. I'm just gonna lower the volume a bit though. I think it remains the same for the stream. Yeah, pretty much the same, I think. Let me check this. Yeah, no, it says it's pretty much the same. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna put it like that. I think that should be alright, but I don't know why I felt it was so loud. Last time it was good though. Or maybe I don't know. I was also sleeping a while ago. Like I woke up and I immediately started doing this. Like I made the thumbnail and I immediately came to stream this. But before that I was sleeping. I always figured out basically. But anyway. Right. Is it no wait. What was I doing last time? I don't remember the voice I was doing. Like I know I was doing some kind of voice, but I don't know which one. I'm just gonna talk normally because I know this is me. Or at least it's supposed to be me. It's a dark-haired girl from my class. The one who's knocked out of the classroom earlier. Alright, yeah, that's true. You went out of class for some reason. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes it look like she's really into it. But the way she was acting today, I had... Alright. My reading skills are really bad at the moment. They weren't very good last time either, but right now, yep, I'm failing a bit. The way she was acting today, I had her pegged. What? I had her pegged as a more delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats. Intrigue floats is. Yeah, this guy talks very strange too. That's not helping either. Like this guy uses some fancy words. And I don't know why, like bro, talk normally. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. You don't do that in real life, but you actually avoid people from your own classroom. That's a lie, you liar. You're just looking for excuses to talk to her for some reason. But that is a dirty lie, and you know it. Walking over to another beanbag. What do you mean beanbag? I think I see it. I know what a beanbag is actually. Why does she look like... Can I make this... Why does she look like so, like, photoshopped? Like, it's not bad, right? Like, it makes sense when if you don't pay attention to it, but if you pay attention, like, she looks actually photoshopped into the beanbag. Welcome to another... Welcome over to another beanbag. I think I see it lay my books is beside it. The girl starts. Wait, the girl sat. What do you mean? Oh, wait, the girl sat looking scaredly up at me from. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see the part of her face, at least a third if not half. It's pretty badly scarred. Right. My eyes are immediately drawn to her scars, unconsciously picking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. Bro, I only see one eye. I don't know what you mean. Like, literally, I mean, they didn't make the second eye. I don't know what you're looking at. I mean, it's because of her hair. Like, she could just, move that. I guess I would be able to see her hair, second eye, but, you know. For a second, I'm shocked and I bent my eyes to the book in her hands before I realized that looking away probably only makes it worse. Just act natural, bro. It takes a second to collect my. Wait, it takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what the right. Uh, I wouldn't do any of those things. Like actually, I would just be minding my business. I don't know why you are being so sociable. You don't have to be. Sorry, I think the microphone picks it up when I drink. Like when I swallow the water, it picks it up. Hopefully it's not too bad though, but yeah, I just realized that happens. Which I don't know how to feel about that, but yeah. There's nothing I can do, I guess. Anyway, um so yeah, like I said, I mean both are horrible answers. Like I wouldn't do any of these too. Uh this one, like no, bro, like I mean, you wanted to introduce yourself, right? That is, I mean, that's problematic. I'm just gonna go with. Uh, I mean, is this intentional? Like, if it wasn't, I would be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't say startle you, but I'd be like, oh, sorry, I didn't want to bother you. But that's like, if I was like going, like doing my business, right, and then I just happened to interact with her in some way, I wouldn't do this. Like, there's no way. Impossible. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with this one then. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Oh, I have to do the voice. I'm really bad with this. I just remember this. I wasn't thinking about it. It's okay. Nah, I'm really bad with. I'm horrible. Anyway, the girl says it doesn't look like it's okay, but I love it's like, bro. So do you? I wouldn't mind. I would mind, but all right. She seems to be very. She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to say it, but finally she nods just a little. Oh, okay. Okay. She said okay. I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind the book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. Why, bro? So sorry again. Was surely this is so bad. Like, bro, move on. She looks up from her book, stalling. Wait, stalling a little before replying. I know. We are in the same class. This bitch is what the? I've never seen this word before. This bitch is still to the side tone. I don't know. And so quiet that it's barely audible, even in the still library. Alright, I have to talk like very like soft, but very soft. So how I think that my delinquent impression of her was very wrong. Hanako, I am Hanako. I wish to just to say that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really, it's the only thing I can think of. I mean, you could just be like, "Oh, nice to meet you," or something like that. I mean, you don't have to be like, "Oh, yeah, that's a nice name," bro. Literally, Like, if you like how you're doing all the grown stuff, like rock natural, be cool. Nah, you're being weird. Actually, like, bro, be normal. I feel like an idiot. I wonder why. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other. What do you mean? Wait, what? Everyone here must be used to being different to each other. Wait, everyone here must be, and I'm here being on bottom first, but huh? I feel like everyone here must be used to different to each other. I don't know what you mean. Actually, no, I really have no idea what you mean by that. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't, bro. If you don't want to interrupt the reading, like, why are you talking to her? Just let her be. She knows a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. Yeah, yeah, you're being annoying. You're being annoying, bro. So I tried to reach. Wait. So I tried to read the covers and the introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. See, you don't have to say anything. Uncomfortable silence consumes. Or maybe she's just too focused on the book, and then you're the only one uncomfortable. I don't know. I feel like it's actually the case. Like, sometimes you just think things too much, and I get the feeling though. But you know, I really feel. What was my name? Wait. Nakai. It was Nakai something. Wait, why am I hitting that one? It was Hisao Nakai. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like our friend Hisao is being too. I don't know. He's been like he's imagining things basically. Why is still wander to her direction, isn't it? Why is my mouse so dirty? Wait a second. Okay, it's better now. I had a bit of like dust, but it felt really strange. I have to clean my desk a bit though. I really need to. Yeah, there's some dust actually. Anyway, Moxie still wandered to her direction, and I sneak peeks her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realized that she's doing the same and only pretending to be immersed in the life of Pi. Bro, no, actually, you might be right then. Maybe you are actually imagining the whole situation. No, but I don't know. You might be right. In case it's not bro, again with the big words. In case it's not inquisitive at all though. It dots around like a scared rabbit, sorry. Wrong wrong word. When a case is finally, why do you keep saying cases? When a case is finally me, the chain reaction isn't so. Bro, chain reaction. What? He stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I, I, I. What does that have to do? I don't think I even said it right. Wait, I said like I got something to do, but I don't think she said the same thing. I got to do something. Yeah, I got something to do, and yeah, it was slightly different. With a warning, Hanako takes up. What do you mean without? Oh yeah, it was actually without a warning. With a warning, Hanako takes up and runs towards the counter. Yeah, like take catches me off so catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her although she has a good head start. Why do you want to go, bro? Actually, you just have to let her be. If she wants to be. What is this music? Whoa! What is this music? By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you notice a girl run past here? No, wait. How did you talk? I forgot. Okay, I'm looking at you. Looking at you, I got no clue actually. um, maybe. What did she look like? Long, dark hair, kinda shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. Bro, he's so freaking. No, wait, I don't know how I talk. You wouldn't be talking. Wait, you wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Oof. I really have to practice my voices. I don't even think it's sounding different. Like in my head, it's sounding different, and I can feel it's like sounding different. But I don't know if I'm actually sounding different. Like literally, I have no idea. I might actually be sounding the same the entire time. Yeah, that's I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her. Oh, wait. But I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear, Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her. Sure, I'll just hold on to this until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right, I'll see you later then. What did you do, bro? Really hastily grabs a cane and hurries out of the. How will you even find her? Like she just went run. Bro, what? Like she could have gone anywhere. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing. I was just looking for some books, and then she got this fit and run off. The most often thing I can think of was that I might have looked at her general direction a few times. Well, she's a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy. I think. Wait, I think. Wait, she can be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talking with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. If it doesn't sound at all convincing, then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. I mean, that is a. I mean, that is an interesting way of seeing it, I guess. But how should I feel? Wait, but how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Bro, you should just be yourself. Like, I mean, like, you know, you just talk to the people and that's it. Like, you know? Like, I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Yuko just looks like she wants to say something to that, but resists it. There we go. I think it's an elephant only if you feel exactly. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I guess kinda. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraining. It makes me smile and she blushes heavily. Yeah, I don't know, it depends. I mean, like, what I interpreted for that is like basically like she's a normal person unless you want her not to be a normal person. That's what I'm understanding from that. I guess it doesn't have to be. Yeah. What did that sound stupid? No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me more than anyone else. Yeah, kinda. I don't pass us anything to add, so you can choose the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on the desk really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them out there because I'll just go get them. I'll fetch my books from the I'll fetch. I fetched my books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting or returned to the counter. Oh yeah, I really have to improve my reading. This is horrible. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I'm surprised myself with that too, honestly, at least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. I see, bro, this conversation is horrible. But she doesn't say anything else and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what you call tact. What is tact though? Oh no, I got to see the other guy, the Harry Potter one. Holding the library books with one arm, holding the library books with one arm, I troll my pocket for the key to the room, to the door. Sorry, for the key to the door. Yeah. Sudden sound from behind it startles me, making me nearly drop the books. Eh? I'm carrying all the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? Yeah, that's the guy. I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. I have to remember your name, Kenji. Well, I'm gonna call you Harry if I don't remember. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. Just me. He's making a pause and licks his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? Bro, you know me. You know who me is, you know? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday. I don't think so. I will remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I tried to ignore him. Is it joking or what? Why is I have a carpet, wait. Why is it so... Wait a second. Actually... no, this is horrible. Wait. I'm trying to... That's good. Yep. I have a carpet, so I have to basically... Like, I move it with my legs sometimes. So I have to move it back to the position it's supposed to be. I try to know him. Is he joking? Is he joking or what? We thought we've met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. What the fuck? Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehended fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met and you are telling the truth and I just can't remember it, or you are a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. He says that around, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His foot swung from friendly to eh? Do you mean maniac? Wait, what? Manic? I'm gonna assume this says maniac. His foot swung from friendly to maniac in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. Unlike you. Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass as he's out because I'm legally blind, you are solely, so you're blind. So I guess you can see a bit though, like, because I know blindness, like there's different kinds of blindness. Basically, like, there's one where you, I mean, I guess there's one where you can't really see anything, then a few other ones where you can see a bit more, then you see like shadows and you don't see shadows, and you know, it's because usually when I remember when I went to school, there was this one time where they taught me that basically when you were blind you saw like what you see when you close your eyes, but apparently that's a lie, because blind people actually see some stuff. It's just not the way people normally see things. Like it's, I mean, they see things, it's just a bit different. I don't even know how to explain it. You know, it's just all I know is different kinds of blindness, and some of them restrict the vision a bit. That's all I know. Lies. If you think, no, I really said that. You're so mistaken. Yep. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I had to warn him by the shoulders and shake him, exasperated. I rubbed my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I still, less Sorry. I still less he assaulted me. Unless he assaulted me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn! It really is you. I really like this guy. Yakin, that's one for good measure. I stay backwards just in case. What's up, man? You look too good. I think something wrong? I don't know. I just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things actually. Even if you discount this one, I can, bro. I can get a proper touch on other people here. I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know if well, I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact earlier. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. You might be right about that. It's a hard reality we're living. Yeah. You see, this is why I like you. And because you're funny. You're really funny. I'm slowly starting to think Kenji is necessarily living the same reality as the rest of us. You see? You see, this is how it is. This world, there's no justice. You see, even when I lose, I win because I don't lose. What do you mean? What does that? Yeah, that is a. It doesn't matter. He just misses it flooded with a wave of his hand. So, what happened? What a long face. Do you have a long face? It's nothing. It's nothing. I just got some real love accidentally, literally. Two. She actually ran away from me. Was my fault really? I think I'm not really used to all this yet. A girl? A cute one? Cute. That's a hard question. She had a nice bro. She had a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face, nah. Don't be like that. I guess you go either way. I mean, she was cute. I think. I mean, does it really matter? Like, what do you have a choice? I mean, I could say the same about any other girl, right? I could be like, oh yeah, Lily's cute. I forgot the name of the other two. But you know, the one with the ones from the council, I forgot their name. But you know, I could say the same about both of those, so I don't know. I guess it was cute. Yeah, cute, I guess. I knew it. There are a lot of bro, there are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of those dark secrets of this school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets. Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40. It doesn't set to the left, it stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that's a full 20%. One would think that a school with such I would think that a school with such huge pool of women would be a mainstream, but no. What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know what this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I'm not ready. I'll look, I'll look at as far as in the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown at all. Ooh, look at the music. I mean, listen to the yeah. Don't look at the music. I mean, listen to it. I believe that this school is a battleground, site of feminist infiltration. The disparity of number of men to the women is a clear sign of how far they've come. In this case, this Cold War turns hot. They'll have separating numbers. Just another skirmish, the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They are everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women have the majority by a hair. They are winning up the numbers in the past, and the buildup of the military has always. What the fuck is this guy saying? Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass. And the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target, they are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon, the day will come when Kenji's voice stirs up ominously. That's why you can trust them. They will string you along and then kill you. Just as they killed what? Just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. Oh hell no. Oh hell nah, bro. I did so myself a pussy dog. What the hell does that mean? Hell day, bro. You said it, don't be. It's the second thing. Yeah. No? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, that's rude. What was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Stop it, stop. I lost you way. I lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration. They're hard to follow. It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room. The puppets. You like puppets? I want to see that actually. Like I want to see you play with the puppets, trying to explain feminist infiltration in the world. What? Wait, did you say infiltration? No, you say conspiracy, right? Like you didn't say infiltration. No, you did say infiltration. Uh, I mean, if you say infiltration, it means they're coming from somewhere. Like basically, like they come from another planet and then they slowly come to Earth. Like that is basically what you are. I mean, it's not what you're saying, but it's what you are implying using that word. Anyway, I like puppets, yeah. Alright, maybe not. I like puppets. Okay, Raps is still cool though, right? He speaks energy. Woo! He speaks energetic. He speaks energetically. He speaks energetically. He speaks energetically. There we go. Responding almost with one don't talk him off his sense in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had pegged him as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just think what it's like to be the last. Just think what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? You can't even. What the hell? You can be the last sane man. It would be LGBB. It would invalidate the whole last part, and that part is kind of important. There can only be one, like in that foreign movie with that, where there can only be, one, and in the end there's only one that left because that was the point. I don't know what movie you mean by that. I don't remember what that can only, with, what there could only be one, and in the end, yeah, I have no idea. I've never seen anyone talk so catedly else and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my grabs. I also have a list of the dark and the complex conspiracies that this school holds. Stangulass. Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I really like that guy. He's my best friend. Like Kenji. Kenji's my best friend. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I just give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. That is the best feeling in life. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. No, that is not the best feeling on earth. It's because the sheets are so cold and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels so good just laying there with my eyes closed. Am I not gonna do homework? This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony! one would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. Huh, I guess it's not as bad as I expected though. This place is really small school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. Wait, what? This place is more a school and less a hospital. This place is more a school and less a hospital. Yeah, alright, yeah, I got it. And nothing else. The scenery is beautiful. I open one eye and see in the school books and bottles of files arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. I mean, it is a school, you know. You're the one who started saying like it wasn't like a school. I don't know what that was. Ooh. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a tiring day. On top of that, I woke up. Yeah, I know that feeling. Horrible. At the same time, yeah, these two, she's and Amisha. These were the ones I was talking about from the council. At the same time, I don't remember which one's which though. I think Misha is the. I think she was the. Yeah, I think she was deaf. I don't know if she's the name. Wait. Yeah, I don't know which one's which. Maybe I'm saying it. Like, yeah, I think this is the. No, wait. Yeah, no, yeah, no idea. I said it didn't work. It's instructing from the board. It really looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't think I have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that now though. Season and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try. I don't have an answer for them if they do, so this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break the groups again. I turn my head to see that Susan and Misha are looking at me. Susan gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now, there's no escape." This is so fun, actually. Actually, everyone's been kind of nice. I mean, even Hanako. Like, she's just scared, but she doesn't seem like a bad person. Bro, these are good people, and you all be like, oh no. Well, I don't know what you did, actually. But, well, you're actually being sociable. That is scary. So, yeah. Hi-chan? Wait. Hi-chan? It looks like we are together again. Yay, yay! Misha leans sideways for shit. Really? Are you Misha or are you Misha? I think you are Shizune and you are Misha. Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now unless I want to jump through the window. I mean, you can try, I guess. You probably No, I got it. It was the opposite. This is Misha and this is Shizune. What's wrong, Hi-chan? Yeah. Oh, Hi-chan, have you been? Yeah, just like you said. Oh, Hi-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hi-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this Saturday, right? Right? Yeah. Something like that. I was happy. I was happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that both of you know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that that's over, now that that's over, Susanna snaps back into serious mode and smacks her face sagging with the back of her hand. With the back of her hand. What do you mean the back of... Oh, the back of her hand. In a normally dramatic and important way. When I actually look at that stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only two problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit too much considering the small amount of work. In fact, Susanna probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yet it doesn't. It seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount of isn't important. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. When I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her head at some of the problems. It looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her work with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there, huh? Who, Hichan? Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hichan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. I mean, that would be 4 people. Isn't that too much? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but I'm just saying that the teacher's going to be like, bro, like it's 4 people, literally. 4 people with 2 problems. That's like half a problem each person. Like, don't you really think that's a bit too much? And you said it, she's shy. You don't know how she's gonna react. Like, I mean, what you have to do things is basically you talk to the other person first, and you'd be like, "Hey, do you want like, you know, like a group, or do you like working alone?" And they're gonna be like, "No." I mean, likely they're gonna be like, "No, I'm fine working alone. Thanks, I guess." And then they're just gonna keep working. But no, my hand is itching. I'm biting it. I'm biting my hand. No, that's how I scratch my hand. Anyway, no, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hichan. Why not? Hichan wouldn't get along with the. Why? Why? Mrs. Hops around the question, letting it out a laugh. That sounds very strange. It's nervous, but it still has this little thing up and down quality percent in everything she says. Bro, what? Just because? But now she's in a hot notice our conversation. It makes me realize again how Misha has been saying everything she has been saying this whole time. Hmm. Wait, what? What's he saying? The friend of my enemy is my enemy. That's not so harsh. I'm not going to say that, bro. You just said it. The friend of my enemy. Wait, give a second. The friend. Okay, I get it. Sorry. Different. So basically, like enemy, and if you're a friend of the enemy. Okay, wait. So basically, if you're the enemy, no, wait. If that's an enemy and you're the friend of the enemy, then she considers you an enemy too. She's the friend of my enemy is my enemy. That's not so harsh. I'm not going to say that. You said it anyway. I know it's fine if you overhear. I know it's on purpose. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand a thing she's an ace chain, and vice versa. Is that also why she signs sometimes that there's never a conversation she's in it will be left out of? I mean, that is sweet, actually. Anyway, we should start the problems now, Hitang. Ooh, that is a nice music. I like it. I like this song. Finished with time to spare, I'd like to say to us if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly the food so far has been subpar. Since Season and Misha argue among themselves about their favorite restaurants, all of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. What about the bill? Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe they seem so distracted by it that they didn't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's not outside, everyone else in the class is busy busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. The ones with actual boxed lunches mixed in are chattering like everyone else, are interpreted by short bouts of eating. But then I watch Hanako. It feels that I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? Bro, you're thinking things too much. Like, that is good and all, but just let people be. Like, I mean, kinda like. Uh, Like, you tried to socialize and it just made it awkward, right? So it's like, you already tried anyway. For some reason you're focusing too much. Like, you know, things have to happen naturally. You can't force a relationship because it's not going to be well. Well, anyway, I think as we are forcing the relationship here. I see her look at her shirt was come to think of it, she hasn't turned to. Wait, what? I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? Oh, bro. I mean, I get the feeling, right? Because if you try to talk to someone and then they are like that, you know, like distant, like you have this kind of feeling, like an obligation to. I mean, it's not an obligation, but you kind of feel like you have to talk to them because it's like we didn't get to interact in the proper way, but I don't know. Like, I really feel you are forcing a bit the relationship. And well, I mean, I'm saying relationship like in a way of friendship, right? Instead of like romantic relationship. I don't know. Might just be me. No, the thing is, they told me not to talk to her, like, kinda. They were like, oh, the enemy of my enemy. No, wait, the friend of my enemy is my enemy. Which is really aggressive. I don't really know. Then Lily had to go, like, behind her to do something. Like, I really don't think, like, I mean, in this kind of situation, if you know there's something, at least you should try and discover what's going on instead of, you know, talking to her like that. I mean, it's not wrong, it's just that it could go wrong. I might just read my book because I really feel like it's not going to go well if I go talk to her, especially out of nowhere, and see how shy she is. Like, I know the feeling, so yeah. I do what I always do when I don't know what to do. Like now, I already said in one of the books I borrowed yesterday, I took it with me to school to fill the empty moments between classes. I found a place that I creased a corner to mark the spot I left yesterday night and picked up from there. I don't even know what book you're reading, bro. Missions isn't it? Still arguing heatedly about the restaurant still. If I join them, I just get caught up in that, or worse, get real about joining the student council. Misha isn't speaking aloud since there's nobody who'd need to hear what they are talking about. But why does she tend to sign things even though Shizune doesn't need to understand what's being said, or even more strangely, when Shizune is not around at all? What a not conflict of habits. I find it hard to focus on the book, and besides lunch break beckons me to leave the door and see the classroom. I do so. Wait, the classroom. I do so heading down to the cafe. Missy and Shizune having come to a conclusion of one kind or another, following my wake, though still talking in the animated fashion. Just around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a runaway train. Ouch. Hello. You remind me of someone. I think from another visual novel, but I don't know which one. But you do remind me of someone. Why does everyone remind me to someone here? What does it happen with Lily? Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking at saucer-like. What does that even mean? Oh hey. They belong to the perpetrator, bro. Perpetrator, a short girl with who bumped into me, who has now fallen onto the hallway floor. She was a PE uniform on a very weird brown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have out during alarm break. Most striking of that, though, is that she doesn't have legs. Well, she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs and in shins What are shins? Shins feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. I mean, you start to, just be like, hey, are you okay? Instead of being like, oh, my chest doesn't hurt. The oil wastes a little, rubs his nose and jumps up. Oh man, hey, see like that? You could do that. Oh man, hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going. You just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She's looking really apologetic in a hurt, peppy way of looking apologetic. I couldn't forget about being angry. Why would you be angry? Since hurt peppies are my weak spot. Why do you keep calling her puppy though? It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. Oh, that is a bit of a problem, yeah. I said about this, a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overextend. Don't overextend yourself. Don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I tried to rub myself. What is that? I tried to rub my solar plexus. Touches the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Am I gonna be good? It seems normal. I think I'm good. Hey, should I get a nurse? The very high-pitched voice of a girl snaps me out of it. I sat at her for a few seconds dumbfounded until I realized that I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled up on myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pulled myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time. I take a deep breath. He just knocked the wind out of me, big time, but it's nothing more than that. You sure you're okay? I hit it pretty hard. It's okay, I said I was fine, nothing's broken, no harm done. That's good. I felt hard on my shoulder at the same time. The girls... I don't know. Did I click? I didn't feel like I clicked, but I don't know. I felt hard on my shoulder at the same time. The girl's eyes widened in horror. Whatever she was saying gets interrupted by a very horrified. She looks mad. I don't have time to look behind me because season is already showing me aside. No, shoving me aside, sorry, and it's something with the girl's siding fiercely at her. Nisibarasaki. I saw that. Running in the hallways is strictly forbidden. Misha translates right in Shizune's tail. But the voice is girlishly playful, not full of the divine fury Shizune's wordsmith would seem to call for. Sorry, I was just going to get some stuff and I was in a kind of hurry. You've been told this 1,000 times before. Your work's the behavior and dangers other students are even worse. It's explicitly against the school regulations. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. So cute I found myself smiling. I know that I would just make sure that this will not happen again, although I'm sure telling you this is futile. It only causes me further headaches when you choose to ignore the regulations. Got that, Emmy? Emmy, is that your name? A small girl sticks her tongue out in response. Huh? I gotta go. Wait, this is gonna be hard. You don't have my head. I promised to help with the princess and I've been running on set. Sorry, but I gotta change and everything. I tried to set it really quickly though. I might have said it like trash though. Like actually, like I probably said that horribly. Before Misha or Shizune, oh, I can say anything, eh? Before Misha or Shizune, I can say anything. She's already bolted from where she was a second ago. Almost halfway towards the stairwell. Usually it looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smiled at her in a vain attempt to calm him down. Are you okay, Hichan? The Baraseki girl is always like that, causing trouble to others. You know, I'm pretty certain Shizune wouldn't call me Hichan. Never mind. Yeah, anyway, I'm okay. Just got the wind knocked out of me. That's great, Hichan. I wouldn't put the. Yeah, we have to run now. There's an important student council meeting regarding the festival, and we'll finally decide where to eat. Nobody can join, but this lunch meeting is only for council. I'll take you there some other time. Oh, but that'll be like a date, wouldn't it? Because leave it downstairs. I didn't manage to get far from the third floor hallway before all this commotion started, literally. I should get going as well. The lunch of the afternoon class passed uneventfully. I read most of the book I had started yesterday. I ate some of the most unnotable offerings at the cafeteria. The class is tiresome. Wait, did you? I just noticed this is a really cool effect. I didn't notice before. I really like it. Huh. The teacher seem the teacher seems like an okay person despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. When the final bell sounds, I realize, whoa. When the final bell sounds, I realize that there is a lot of time left in the day, and I'm left wondering what to do. This music is loud out of nowhere. It's odd. At the hospital, no, actually, it is really loud. It's odd. At the hospital, I had 24 hours of free time, but here, falling the considerably shorter hours feels difficult. Everyone lives here, though everyone else lives, and I'm left alone with the teacher. Muto is examining the assignment sheets we were working on earlier, marking them with a red ball pen. With a red, yeah, ball pen, yeah, I said it right. Raising his eyes from his papers briefly, he notices me and furrows his brow. What is it, Nakai? I jump ahead addressing me, but I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there's somebody else around. Nothing. Thinking about what I do after school. Teacher slowly puts the cup in the pen he's holding and arranges the papers into a stack, clicking it against the desk twice. He seems very methodical for a brief moment, and I'm reminded of Shizune. But the teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, much more rooted. You have no plans? No, I consider joining clubs, but I don't know what kind of clubs would interest me. You're upset at meeting with someone else's club. Might pique your interest. I guess. But I don't know how to continue from there. Muto looks at me in a way that makes me want to take the words back to avoid a conversation, but I can't, so I have to forge ahead. I just don't know how to deal with people, I mean, the other students. I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not that I'd be isolated or anything. I just don't know what to think about the disabilities. It's like, it feels that I'm being polite if I pay, unpolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird if I ignore them. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek absent-mindedly, making very unresponsive. This is only if you see, bro knows what he's talking about. Actually, he's a good guy. You can talk normally with someone, even if they are blind or something. Try to look behind the superficial. There's not a single student here who just isn't a normal kid behind whatever they might seem at first glance. Exactly. This is the same thing as Sika did. I know they're right, but it's hard. How could you not consider, for example, Suzuna's deafness, when the only way to communicate with her is to talk to Misha? I mean, you can learn how to talk with science, and that would be like... I mean, if you learn how to talk like that, I guess that would be kinda like talking with a normal person. I mean, someone without a disability. I mean, they're normal people, and I just mean, like, you know. Because it's like, basically, like, if you're trying to learn a language, like, if you go to another country, you'll be like, oh, I can't talk with anyone because they don't speak the same language as I. Then, I mean, like, it's not their fault, it kinda is your fault. But it doesn't mean it's wrong, right? Because all you have to do is learn the language, and it kinda is the same. It's just that you can't talk. Like, you have to do it in a way that they can... No, yeah, it actually is the same. Like, you just have to communicate in a way that they can understand, that you can understand. Hanako, it's not like you can know her face, but... Thank you, actually, because that was really loud. I'm interrupted by the door of the classroom suddenly slamming open. Okay, wait. I'm preparing myself. Actually, I'm not gonna do it. Mr. Cressy had certain enthusiastic greeting, her voice a little lively enough to wake the dead from their graves. She sat towards the teacher desk with her bouncing step, hands energetically singing with the rhythm. Moto, basically dismayed at the interruption and Misha in general, slumps in his chair. Mikado. Misha stops in her tracks and looks around cluelessly as she sees something from as if she sensed him from his son that something's wrong but has no idea what. Yes? We have talked about volume control before. Yes. But she doesn't lower her voice at all, but the teacher just rubbed his eyes. So what is it? We need help. We're running out of supplies for the festival stands. This is a distress. She whispers things to the paper she's holding around. So, got more supplies from the art room. What's wrong with that? Plywood. Plywood is always a problem. Last time we wanted more, there was only a little. But then we just took it all out. But we just took it all and went with that. Not just like down left there. So, do you know whether there's some? I don't understand. How would I know? Teacher, I mean, the president thought that a teacher would know if there's plywood. Was she wrong? It looks like he's in great pain, firing his entire essence, and Misha doesn't get it at all. Looking at the two of them communicate is horrible, like looking at a man being touched by draining his skull open while blasting for physical. What? I'm afraid I have no idea if there's any plywood at the school, let alone where it would be if there was any. Oh, what should I do? Perhaps try to find Mr. Nomiya. I'm quite sure he would know where to find everything you need. You'd have to pray for his cold dead hands, but that's a different matter. I don't have time, we're so busy. She holds her head with both of her hands, looking as despairing as possible for a person like her. Without even noticing, she crumbles the note she's holding against her hair. I shouldn't be pitching things like this. There's so much to do, we're falling behind the schedule. But looks like he bravely and then suddenly smiles. His smile doesn't really fit his face. I think it's better if he didn't. I wonder if you can get some temporary help. Is it just a of course. He switches to staring at me focused with a hard expression, as if trying to say, go make some friends. I guess I can give you a hand. You can? Thanks, Ichan. You're really nice. She pauses, does a double take, and I really feel I'm trying to talk really like excited, but it's not like I'm sounding normal, you know. She pauses, does a double take, and then points at me with a finger, yelping, I'm looking very puzzled. Come to think of it, what's Hichan doing here? Class is over, you should be having fun. We just had a little chat. Oh no, it's not attention, is it? Are you in trouble, Hichan? No, I'm not. Is Hichan in trouble, teacher? No, he's not. What was I sibling, and I feel that I have to help Misha to get her off the teacher's back. So, what do you need? What's the list? I can try to find the plywood from somewhere if there's no in the art room. She offers me the note she's holding. I take it, hesitating a bit. I said I'd help, but this has no implications on whether I'm joining the council or not. Aww. Still, thanks, Ichan. Try to be quick. We're in a slow building streak now. We must hurry. She bounces out of the classroom, leaving me with the teacher looking at each other with something that feels like a silent agreement. Well, there you have it, Nakai. You have something to do now. Please don't sound so smug. Look at the list with the number of items ranging from painted plywood, all reading with a small, neat handwriting. That is undoubtedly Shizune's. I heave a sigh. What is plywood, by the way? I'm gonna Google that. Give me a second. Because I have no idea. Plywood. Oh, what is this? Oh, I actually know what this is. It's like some kind of cheap wood. It's really thing. But yeah, I know what it is now that well, yeah, it's actually called plywood. But yeah, I know the thing. Like it's not that heavy. It doesn't make sense to use it for a stall, especially a school one. Looking at the list with the number of items range from paint to plywood over. No idea, I already read that. I'll be going then. Open the down list and play at the ditch. I exit to the hallway. The classroom's closed. I'm gonna drink water again, sorry. Uh, the classroom's closest to ours, designated belonging to classes 3-1 and 3-2 on the right side and 3-4 on the left side, each door looking exactly the same. Further down the corridors, with identical doors, are rooms that I didn't think were used for classes. I guess the other room is not a classroom as such. I carefully push open the first door and peek in. It's a classroom, yeah. I don't think you have to be particularly smart to know that. It's a classroom, but it seems rather badly kept, or not in use. Am I in the right place? Am I gonna meet someone? Desks and chairs are all around the room. I think layout does settle on them. There are some easels in the corner, so at least this looks like the right place. The room is flushed in sunlight from the big windows, shadows creeping all over the desks. Specks of dust dancing in the sun and air, making the blinks of light almost visible. Jokingly, I call into the empty room. Anybody hope something catches my eye and I stop mid-sentence. Whoa. What is that though? What's that? What is this? Is that rice? But this thing doesn't seem to be the same from this thing. Bro, you're eating some weird stuff there. Sitting on the desk is a short-haired girl, usually wearing a boy's uniform with a fork between her toes, a morsel of food is stuck firmly on the end. Wait. Yeah, on the end. This odd way of dining seems to be caused by her apparent lack of hands, but her presence here is what takes me aback even more. How did I miss her before? She's sitting in a corner very still, but I still somehow took her as part of the furnishing or a statue at first glance. That's not nice. I'm being too observant today as a whole. The girl seems to be frozen in place, staring at me with a huge eyes like a rabbit in headlights. She stared at me with her mouth wide open, ready to accept the fall. I'm sorry at her with my mouth. I'm sorry at her, my mouth wide open. Suddenly remembering. I didn't finish my sentence and trying to think if I should. The wood statement kept us both stunned into place, punctuating only by the wall clock ticking rhythmically. Hello. The girl stops the fork. The girl stopped the fork filling her mouth and now staring at me expectantly while chewing. This is a bit awkward. Hello, I was told to pick up some supplies from here for some festival souls, I think. I didn't think there would be someone here. There isn't, that's why I came here too. She picks up another forkful. Doesn't that mean you're here then? She raised her eyebrows as if she was suspecting my observation was false. No, you're pretty observant. I guess it does, but who are you? This girl is pretty straightforward, isn't she? I'm Nakai. He's not Nakai. I just turned 13 on Monday. I'm Lin Tetsuka. I wish she has with you, but at least we know who we are now. Wait, what? Did I say that? No, she said it. That's very nice. A different manner of talking makes it hard to determine whether she's talking about shaking hands and all. It kinda bothers me. Joking about these matters doesn't feel appropriate at all. But I'm trying to figure what's appropriate and what this girl is. She seems to have lost interest in me and now is guessing yearningly back at her food. Can I continue my lunch? If you don't mind me, I won't mind you. If you need to get your stuff, the supplies are at the back. Go right ahead, but lunch? The school's already over for the day. What word would you use then? There's no word for a meal you eat after lunch, but before dinner, right? It bothers me very much too, but I don't really know what I should say. I don't think you are supposed to eat a meal between lunch and dinner to begin with. I'm very hungry now. My delicious boxed lunch would go to waste otherwise. I have curry. It's very delicious. with with much decisiveness, with much decisiveness. Ning once again picks out the fork between her toes, and with at least as much unpoliteness, she points straight at me. So Nakai, what brings you to this place? Like I said, I was told to look for these things. No, that's cool. From outside, you look fine. Is your problem inside? I come to a full stop, opening my mouth, but not getting a word out. I because I'm good at guessing, better than most people. Ring cuts me off before I can answer her question or get around it somehow. I don't know which one I would have done. I froze in front of this issue again. I haven't even told anyone here about my condition. Maybe it's not because it hasn't really come up. I do get the feeling that I'm not make I do get the feeling that not making issues of this is part of the social code here, as the teacher said. I wonder if the people here could relate. Probably not any better than any animal person would. I can't relate to seasonal circumstances or lyrics either. Naturally, while I go through this in my head, Link keeps considering what my condition could be with an overly contemplative look on her face. She puts her fork between her lips and leans back, looking at the ceiling as if the answer was written up there. The beam of light illuminates her face from the window side, creating a mass of dark shadow on the other side. I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's anything in your head, and something in your guts would be boringly ordinary, like this lunch of mine, and less delicious. Huh? The problem must be your pants. Bro, this messed up Sherlock Holmes kind of statement and the sheer lack of tact. It was delivered with catches. It was delivered with catches me off completely off guard. I think I might have reeled back even physically as Prince is waiting in revelation and astonishment. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna do something quickly. Alright, black screen again, as usual. I'm not very surprised about the black screen. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring this back somehow. I am trying. There we go. Lovely. I think the sound goes away too if I do that. I just have to be careful. Anyway, I think I'm gonna reel back. Yeah. So I was right. There's something wrong with your tackle, isn't there? I still partially checked, but recognizing the need to reply to something, I spit out the first thing that I can think of. No, nothing like that. I have a heart problem. Arrhythmia. I said it. More like blurted it out, but I said it. He got in front of me, places his leaves together and glows at me, looking very disappointed. How boring. Children of the Vans would have been much more scandalous. Bro. What's with this reaction? I'm sorry to let you down. I forgive you, just I collect people and a person. Wait, what? I collect people? What do you mean I collect people? You collect people and a person with, you know, what kind of problem? I forgive you, just I collect people and a person with, you know, that kind of problem would have been really great. Oh yeah, I get it now. I know I get what she's trying to say. Collect people. Oh yeah, he didn't understand that either. Collect people. People with different problems. Ah, so you just like go around asking people what's wrong with them? Pretty much. I see. We little left to say. Room resumes lunch and the conversation dies away, but I keep thinking about what was said. It's the first time anyone else. Wait. It's the first time I told anyone else about my condition. All the other people have either known about it already or heard about it from someone else. I didn't know about it like every other student here so far. Should I have told that as a natural part of the introductions? Is it expected of me? Hi, I'm Hisao. I have a very serious health condition. Is that how I'm supposed to go around introducing myself from now on? As if our disabilities would define us, what a disgusting thought. Maybe this Tezuka girl has an unnatural interest in such things. As I walk back to the as I walk to the back of the room to pick the items on Misha's list, a chance happens to steady ring from the corner of my eye. Her is Her is a burnt auburn, almost orange, and cropped short. Long hair would probably be impossible with no arms. Sorry, I... One moment, please. And done. The boy's uniform and the lack of arms. She's not particularly pretty, except for her murk green eyes with a flicker of brilliance restlessly from below her short bangs. Even when she's, I think she's cute. The distance and the shadows makes it seem like they don't reflect sunlight at all, but instead absorb all of it within them like deep wells. She moves her feet almost as deftly as a normal person would use her arms. However, I can see how this side would discomfort people, especially while eating. It makes me feel a bit uncomfortable at least. I hesitate to think about the world natural, but it's too late now, isn't it? I keep searching the cabinet and shelves for Mrs. things, but after enough time passes, the setting grows too uncomfortable, so I try to force some conversation out on out of this strange girl. I don't think she minds the silence though. Like really. Like I feel like everyone is just being by them, like doing their own stuff, and this guy is like, oh, I have to talk and I have to do this. Like, bro, you don't have to talk to anyone, or talk on every occasion. Just do what you want to do. And I really feel he's inventing the whole uncomfortable thing. Because the guy is like, oh yeah, like nothing's been said, this is uncomfortable. So people appreciate that, trust me. And I'm one of those people like I'll be like, bro, do what you have to do and leave me alone. So do you always sit alone on this late, or do you get the occasional visitor? Visitors. Maybe you are my first occasional visitor, but I don't always sit alone either. Sometimes I eat with a certain person on the roof if she's not horsing around. Horsing? She likes to do sport. Wait. Oh. That's what I can think of to say. Yeah, you're not very good at making conversations either. And maybe she knows the... what was it called? What was her name? You know, the girl that almost killed me running into my chest? Yeah, I forgot the name. But the voice falls silent again, and as ring forks the last bit of a meal to her mouth. I look down at my hole and double check it with Mrs. Lace. It seems to have everything except plywood. So I think I have all the things now. That's very nice for you. I don't think she cares. That's very nice for you. Don't feel obliged to stay. I was about to take a nap anyway. You need to do whatever you're going to do with that stuff anyway, right? Or perhaps you like to watch girls sleeping. Eh? I'm not sure what to make out of this, but it really looks serious. Even if I did, I think I have to be going. I'll catch you around, Tetsuka. We can call meeting. I feel that our relationship is at this point... I feel that our relationship is at this point good enough to warrant this much. I was already turning to make my exit, but she draws me back in. Fine then, I'm Hisao. There you are. I kinda like the personality. Because she's too sincere and too honest. And she's like... how do I say, like... Like, she doesn't seem to be very scared to talk about like all the conditions people have. Like, she's just like literally being herself. I don't know, I like that. It's quite nice actually. But yeah, you look very honest. They looks at me hard in the eyes, but that intimidating feeling you get when someone else stares at you isn't there. It's like she's not actually looking at me. She blinks a couple of times, and I can figure out why a pause like this just popped between us out of nowhere. See you later, Hisa. There's something like a tiny smile dyeing her face, maybe. I quietly back out of the room as I shut the door in front of my face. I whisper to myself, what an intriguing person, actually. From beside I hear muffled sing some voice. I heard that... No, wait. Wait, did you say that? Yeah, you said it. I thought you were thinking about it. I heard that... What did she hear? That was a jump scare. That was a jump scare. I jump at the sudden appearance of Misha, who I had not had approaching despite a completely empty hallway. Somehow, she had gotten to jump in distance of me without making a sound. Creepy. It briefly reminds me of Kenji Nadi theory about a global feminist conspiracy, but I pushed that thought aside. Shizune is standing slightly behind Misha, looks so left as she couldn't even heard the remark that drew Misha's attention to Misha, but Misha is visibly excited. Now wait, more importantly, who is in there? There's no club meetings today. She turns to cruise the peek past me, even though the door prevents her from seeing anyway. Oh, whoa, 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 what is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, what? That's why I wasn't clicking. I can move the scroll. Oh, that's cool. That's why. That's what happened the last time then. That I was like, oh, I didn't click it. I moved the scroll thing. There was that the last thing I saw? Yeah. What are you doing here? You look so long that we had to come check what's wrong. That's not good, teacher. She walks her finger at me scoldingly. I found plywood, but everything else is missing because you are tardy. Oh, sorry. I got a things here. Was just going to bring them. I think you were up to some mischief, Hichan. Who wasn't there with you? I wonder. Misha signed something quickly to Shizune, pointing at her own ear a couple of times. Shizune immediately pushes her way past me and opens the door into the classroom I just left. I can only imagine the shock she's experiencing. With Shizune's diligence and attitude, the isolence of her into the face, school property by sleeping on top of it must be too much to bear. But indeed, she stares at me, forcing in place apart from the slight but noticeable trembling of her shoulders from suppressed rage, I'm sure. Instead of blowing up, Shizune just takes a few deep breaths, adjusts her glasses and slams the door shut, turning to sound fiercely at Misha. Maybe she'd blow up, but I can understand it. She has a very low set at me too, as if it was somehow my fault that Ning is sleeping on one of the tables. I hope she's not getting any funny ideas about the reason of my tardiness. Hello. New voice comes from the other side of the room and it takes a few eye blinks to realize she might have trouble opening it. I overheard the phone window directly behind it, looking at us with a half interesting, half sleepy face. Hello. Miss Tsuka, what do you think you are doing? You absolutely are not permitted to use the school property for such disgraceful activity. It sure is only very cuddling here. I didn't know I was this popular. Sad to say whether she's happy or unhappy about this turn of events. At any rate, she ignores me, she's an Misha's scolding, so they have no choice but to drop the issue. Shizune taps Misha's shoulder, points at the knee, and makes some quick signs. Popularity aside, please don't do that anymore. Anyway, how's your project going? Will it be done for the festival? New looks at him blankly, apparently at ease, and the pressure Shizune's cold stare is putting on her. I've been wondering about that myself too. And? We'll think about it, Hada. Mrs. As much as I replied this season, it face turns into an unsatisfied frown. Mr. Scott, please try to take this seriously. It'll be a disaster if the world looks like something threw up in the launch into it. Name not assertively. We'll think more seriously. Which actually goes on that, but she said does not even after translation. Just takes ahead, takes the materials from me, and takes up with Misha in Tao. When Pearl's thoughtfully, she looks up to the retweeting students' council do. How rude. It's true though, I must finish my project before the weekend. There will be dire consequences if I don't. The end of our world as we know it. Like weekends usually are, but more dire. Much more dire. Maybe I'll postpone my nap to unforeseen future. I'm about to ask what project she has and what are these apocalyptic consequences, but she walks back into the art classroom. Since you have nothing to do, would you give me a hand? This pen can doesn't fit into my bag, but I need it. She kicks slightly out a huge can of paint that's lying on the floor next to the table she was sitting and sleeping on. Oh wait, on the table she was sleeping and sitting on, sorry. Drinking water. I just heard a dull clank. Be the gentleman I am. Bro, just say you picked it up. You don't have to be like, oh yeah, be the gentleman I am. Heavy. Yeah, sure, what do you need to take it? Away. How about that? She takes up the hallway with She takes up to the hall with me and the paint can wait. She takes up the hall with me and the paint can following since there's little choice for either of us. The hallway is quiet and empty now with Season and Misa gone. So we two leave towards the stairwell at the other end. Everything of 15 or 20 are you counting them? Everything of 15 or 20 steps. I have to change the can from one hand to another because the thing handle cuts into my palm. At least it keeps my arm from turning too fast. Results on besides me with an even pace that I have trouble matching, or maybe I'm walking with because of the extra weight. It seems one of us is constantly walking too slow or too fast, and I can't figure out which. Two flights of stairs below, trouble appears in the form of the head nurse and his box-like grin. Ah, Mr. Nakai, what a happy coincidence. That's Katu, of course. He nods cautiously to Rin, who does not acknowledge him back. That turns to me because obviously it's me who had some business with. There's something I forgot to mention on Monday. I know that we're I have to let this thing finish. I not on wait impassively because I can't even begin to guess what he forgot. The feeling of the handle delving deeper into my skin doesn't make me feel enthusiastic about this interruption either. Well, it's about your medications. Since you haven't been that long on your current medications, there might be some unexpected side effects which might require adjusting at dosages, or even changing to another kind of medication. So we'll do a few tests regularly, but what I want for you is to keep an eye on everything in your condition that feels off, if you get what I mean. No headache, anything, and come see me if something happens. So how are you? Everything fine? I give half and drop the can to the floor before answering him. Apparently this is stronger than my biceps can handle. I'm about to say something generic as an answer, but then I realized how often I've done that lately. Other people have asked me that too. Teachers and students here, my parents, visitors, nurses, techs at the hospital. Everyone seems to be concerned about that. It's not true for a hospital, not so much for school. Except this school. This is a more school of both students' space, and the faculty seem to be very tightly knit. Or tightly knit? I don't know. At least that's the feeling I'm getting. This is not the kind of school that gets transfer students too often. I thought some shifts out my spine, but I give a generic answer anyway. That's right, also, one other thing. My sources tell me that you've been at neither the school truck nor even the pool, so I'd like to know if you have taken up exercising as I asked. Of course I haven't, but his way of inquiring gives me that feeling that I should have been running my ass off on the track since the very first day. You have people spying on me? Not as such, I just happen to know a few people, but that's not the issue here, so don't try to slip out of it. Well, I was actually just doing some improvised weightlifting as an exercise. Pick up the lift kind of up and down a few times like it's some sort of imitation of a bodybuilder, even though it's weighting down on my arms painfully. His sipping green disappears from his face for a second and then comes back like it was never gone. That's it, would you give us a second? The nurse grabbed me by the shoulder without waiting for information which he didn't need in the first place and drags me aside. When I told you to exercise, I wasn't joking. I understand that you're still on your first weeks and all, but please don't ignore the importance of this. The reason I'm coming down this hard on you is because... Wait, the reason I'm coming down this hard on you is because that habit... That habit... Oh, is that habit? The reason I'm coming down for you is because that habit... Wait. No, it should be those habits. I notice you... Oh my... Ay, ay, ay. The reason I'm coming down on you this hard is the reason I'm coming down this hard on you is because those habits are not easy to form. See, like that. The more you sleep and postpone, the harder it will be. It's the same with everything like dieting. Can you promise me to be more serious from now on? Yeah. Yeah, I promise, definitely. He studies me for a moment, then shrugs and smiles again. Okay, that's more like it. If you go to the school truck tomorrow morning, you'll meet my spy, who probably has no equal offering. Consultation to you if you want to joke a bit. Consultation. See you around. Feliz with a way of his hand had no answer. Walked to Ring, who has been waiting. Idle leaning against the hallway wall and staring at the pale lighting fixtures in the ceiling. Even when I approach, she doesn't move her eyes often. Are you getting medications for your heart thingy? While you're listening? It comes out more accusatory than I intended. Accidentally lashing out. Ugh. It comes out more accusatory than I intended, accidentally lashing out at her. But even so, I don't really want to start talking about it. I just met her. I don't know her. It's not her business. That's rude. It seems to be happily ignoring about confidentiality too, and talking about that kind of thing in public. But it's not Ring's fault, is it? I look up at her, suddenly feeling a bit guilty, but Ning is just staring past my shoulder. Quizzically, the first time I've seen this word in my life, her head tilted like a bird's. I don't know why this is so hard for me. It feels like there's some inexplicable block that prevents me from being more upfront about this. Yeah, that from my heart. Will that make you feel better? No, not really. They just make me feel a little less worse. I mean, that is like kind of the same, but you know, he keeps looking at me for a while, and she neither says anything further nor displays any kind of emotion I could discern. I'm thankful that she doesn't. I still, I think I'm still not quite used to all this. But the hospital was easy. I still haven't sorted out my feelings, but about having to live a normal life with this disability. We leave the main building, and Dean leads us onwards towards the dorm. We stop at a small patch of greenery in front of the dorm building. The dome is built on a slightly elevated ground with a wall and a few trees that everyone has to circle around every time they come or go. It's probably the only inconvenient design in the school. The entire wall, made of some kind of bricks, as the building itself, has been covered with some sort of painting. Most of it is still mere sketches with quick lines drawn with black and white against the great blustering that covers almost the entire line of the wall, but some places look a bit more finished. The human faces, legs and arms, I can't quite say what the painting as a whole might portray. Sacks of what seem to be painting cans are arranged in piles on the ground beside the wall. The left side is hardly off the ground yet. It's because I couldn't get in the mood yesterday, so I gave up and went to meditate instead. Then it was suddenly morning. I have to work in it, but the guys from Atlas are helping with the negative spaces and base services whenever, which is a problem. It's easy to paint big areas if there are a lot of people with hands. The reach is better and it's faster too. She wasn't a tangent. Wait. She wasn't a tangent of a tangent, waving a little with her arm or whatever it actually is to demonstrate, even though I got up to the point already. The white curtain of her sleeves flaps around and it makes me think it could look sadder than it does. But it makes me feel out of place, like almost everything. Every tangible reminder of the city's base's special properties has in the past few days. By the way, a bit out of topic. My voice is starting to feel a bit strange, like my throat. So I'm sorry if I say something horribly wrong. Although it's happening recently because I started streaming not so long ago. Because my throat is not used to talking this long, but I guess it's becoming better and better. Like, it's not so bad now. Because I remember. Whoa, sorry. Because I remember, like, wait, what did I play? What I did, it was Dream Fever or something. But Dream Fever. When I did that, it was like, how do I say it? Like I remember my voice of it a lot, basically. And that was a short stream actually. That wasn't particularly long. It was like an hour long. But I remember my voice was struggling a bit, and I was like, yeah, this is hurting a bit. But now it's actually doing a bit better. Yeah, right now I have 1 hour and 38 minutes, and it's not too bad. And I've been trying to do at least 2 hours, which I don't think is bad. So I am very happy with that, and I'm gonna keep, yeah, just gonna keep going now. I just wanted to say that. But it makes me feel, also I'm drinking a lot more water. I guess that is helping a bit. But it makes me feel out of place, like almost every tangible reminder of student bases, special properties has in the past few days. This girl doesn't notice my dreary feelings of cold, so the fact that she lost me out a while ago and just keeps on blabbering. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, if there's something I need to figure out, and then figure out that before it's too late and no hope is lost. Why would hope be lost? Because paint has to be painted, and then it has to dry, and then it has to be painted over with any kind of paint. It takes time. Giovanna stops, apparently thinking she made some kind of a statement that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense. I think it's best to start from the top. So, this is your project? You did this? Yes. All of it? Yes. Nice, but some with my words, I suddenly feel like I've wandered straight into the minefield of political incorrectness. It's okay, you can say it. I probably won't get mad. I blush really hard. I don't really know what would be the right thing to say, if any. It feels that I'm way more sensitive than really is, though. This is really awkward. Don't you want to ask? How do you paint with our hands? See, I'm an easy person to talk to, right? With my feet. I almost guessed that already, but isn't that hard to do? You're good at guessing. Anyway, I don't think it is, but maybe I'm used to it by now. I can get my mind around the fact that she could be an artist, but seeing how adept she was using her feet to it, I figured painting might not be a problem either. Neither of us has anything to do. Neither of us has anything more to add to the subject. The afternoon light works pretty well. I was afraid it would look too flat, but it's not like that after all. I think it's actually pretty interesting. I wanted to see what it looks like in dim light. You think it's flat? Well, paintings tend to be flat. Bro. It's so stupid. Not like that, you know, flat like some people are. No substance, no meat, where there should be some. I know a few girls who... Okay, I get it, but... I think I think she means the the council girls, Misha and Shizune. Okay, I get it, but I couldn't really tell. I'm not good with art. I can't name many artistic terms, so I don't really have anything to say. Misha just sort of saying, "Suit yourself," without saying it, and looks up at the sky. She's trying to look for something up there. I didn't think I get any actual work done, but if you give me a hand with the paintings, I could do a little before it's too dark. I wanted to get a halogen lamp, like the ones they have the sports work, but there aren't any. I think she expect to recruit my help, as was Shizune. It really makes me feel that the festival is such a big project that every pair of hands is needed. Why not? I'm not ready if I can. I'm not really sure if I can be of any help though. It just mixing some paints. You can do that probably. Do you have motor control problems like, those people who have some cerebral palsy maybe? Or palsy? Not that I know of. I get it. Her thing has nothing to do with that. Her thingy. Sorry. She gives me a slight look for some reason. No, it doesn't. Let's do it then. So she sits on an empty wooden box, a very natural picks up a white brush between the toes of her bare right foot. Open a few of the cans and pour some of the contents into shallow bowls for mixing. The thick paints flow lazily from the can to the bowl, like syrup. A mixture creating funny hypnotic looking salt buttons that melt quickly into each other to form a new monotone hue. Green sets to work every now and then, asking me for a hand with something or the other. For the different brushes is easy enough, but mixing the paintings to be exact tone. This girl is apparently singing her head is representing. Wait. Finding different brushes is easy enough, but mixing the paintings to be the exact tone that this girl is apparently singing her head is representing of real. So I was thinking about that actually. Like, because when you draw like creating a digital illustration, you have the color wheel, right? And in the color wheel, of course you have every color in existence. But the thing is that when you paint like in real life, you actually have to create the colors. And I really don't know how people do that, because some people actually know how to create the exact hue they want. And it's really cool. I've seen this guy on Instagram. Basically, he was like a street vendor. I think, I'm not sure, but he was on the street. And basically, some guy would come with a piece of like um it wasn't paper, it was like some kind of metal, and it had like paint on it. And he was like, "Hey, I want like this exact color, like can you do it?" And the guy would go and make it. He made it just like by looking at the thing, like he look at it for like, I don't know, 5 seconds, and then he made it, and it was the exact same color. It was crazy. I can't imagine doing that in real life. Like I couldn't do it. She wants precision down to the last millimeter before she is satisfied. Before she is satisfied, sorry, but her instructions are obscure at best. Add half a splash of green, bro. I crushed some to pick up the kind of bright green, the other green, this green. Yeah, I don't think she's very good with that either. I carefully pour some of the other green paint into the mixing bowl. Now that's almost a whole splash, more white. Is green a good color to add? Oh, there you are, the artist here. A hint of smile appears in the corner of her mouth. Do you like her opinion? No, it's just that I have no idea. It's okay, because I've just got an idea. Add more white. With this exclamation, I pour a minuscule amount of water into the bowl and mix it. It looks slightly whiter. That's not good. It has to be like the color when you wake up and you know that you saw the meaning of vibe in your dream but can't remember it. Maybe it's yellow. Despite the possibility of mixing a color like the change of seasons or any other nonsense that's being imposed on me, I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Should be fun, actually. Seeing a painting being born on a placid wall feels like magic. I spend the moments I have been I spend the moments I have between mixing paints, crouching down on the paving, 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 and just looking at the work. It feels slightly intrusive at first, like breaking some imaginary intimacy, but Name doesn't seem to be to mind the least bit. Maybe it's just in my head. Her entire presence emits a completely different air as she patiently works the different details, adding layers of paint on top of each other. Eh? Adding layers of paint on top of all the layers of paint, steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shapes. When I managed to produce a possible mixture of paint, the red smiles on her face is utterly rewarding. Apart from the few words from when discussing paint mixing, neither of us say a word for the longest time. And even those short discussions soon evolved into a shorthand, both of us developing and using weird impromptu code. Impromptu? What is that? Impromptu code words for various paints and hues. As there was some need to conserve words and breath and sound. I mean, you have to concentrate, you know? Oh, wow. We sit out late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly. Why? Is that the end of the day? Is that the end of the day, really? I mean, I could have gone to my room at least. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of the fitful slumber into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I'll lay under the blanket for a few times, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses as to why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here all day. It's close to personally exhausting after a long pause, and the Katawa Shoujo still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping classes is easy here, I don't think they are going to let me get away that easily. At the house, the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medications and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in the gym classes at Yamaku, so I didn't get issues with the gym outfit. I ordered some to cover such contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get a new life this way, a bit like me. Also, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can afford to stick around. I'll start from the basics. Basics, which include the rest of my body in shape along with the little I can to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I could go back to do something Maybe then I could back to something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over that at any minute. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one person at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic leg girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track. Is running on the track like a half mechanical. What was the name again? He was a short one, but yeah, I can remember Amy actually. I do remember. She seems to be running laps at somewhat easy lope. Her prosthetic legs clicking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to just like he is oppressing me. Sorry. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and he's prompting me to do so. And even with the things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get out of it. It's only because I wanted to get it out of it the way early. To get it out of the way early. Ooh, I really have to read more. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was merely a happy accident. Actually, the problem I think is not me reading, because I know, like, I can read things. But I think the problem is actually, like, speaking, you know, when I read. Like, I'm noticing I'm struggling a bit with that, because I'm not used to actually like read loudly. Like I just read in my mind. So maybe that's why I'm struggling a bit. I'll leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on his last lap. She always at me cheerfully and jokes over. Good morning, your name is Hisa, right? She grins seemingly pleased that she didn't remember my name. You may not remember me. Amy, I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. Miss Ibarasaki? She imitates Misha. Imitating Shizune. Wait, she imitates Misha imitating Shizune. Failing to get the same kind of subdued lilt to her high-pitched voice. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Amy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that again. Well, so as long as you don't make a habit out of it, I suppose it'll be fine. Great. I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So the spy consultant the nurse was thinking about is actually you? That's right. Oh. I was expecting someone from the nurse stuff, to be honest. What are you saying? I don't look like I could be a spy. No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid to have someone to watch my every move. I mean, eh. Unless you're here to do exactly that. Sorry. No, here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy haired trans student who looks like he kinda lost. Who looks like he's kinda lost around the track. So, why are you down here? Amy strikes a dramatic pose. Training? For what? Track. Ah, I see, you're on the track team then. Amy nods enthusiastically. Enthusiastically. Yeah, but I'm one of the better runners too. I'm modest about it too. Hey, you should join up. It's a good exercise, you know. Since that much activity is probably out of question for me. No, I'm not even sure that I really like running all that much. Plus, I'm not going to organize sports, you know. It's true, I never even really got that much into soccer. I mean, I run around with my friends at all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Amy seems to understand my meaning. I see, I see. Not that I'm the whole organization thing. What did you hear? I guess we're going to run together, huh? What? Sure, I guess. Amy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real warm up. You're gonna kill yourself with that. That's stupid too. But you're gonna go. You're gonna run, and then you're gonna break a leg, and you're gonna be in bed for like, I don't know, but a very long time, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, like I told you to warm up and this is your fault and you're dumb. Oh no, you always should warm up, but he's out. He calls me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, I don't even have to stretch my legs. As I took a her semi, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a pleasant impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her legs seem to be quite elastic. Let's go. She put the curve around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't even lying about being good at running. Amy moves fluently, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. And spread, right? I'm something about hitting on the ball. Huh? I'm something about hitting. What do you mean? I'm sorry about hitting on the balls of your feet rather than the heels. Wait, what? I don't know what you mean. No, I really don't know what you mean. I took too much of my stride to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently, I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometime. I'm really filling up to more than a couple of laps today, and it's a lot to walk pretty quickly. Amy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice. I upset until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids so hard, breathing steadily in contrast to my own to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finish already? I hang my head wait, what? Really? Ruefully. Hey, yeah. I'm not in very good shape right now. Amy nods and then grins at me. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is you started, right? Next time you just have to try and hold out longer and then longer and then longer, and eventually you'll be great. I keep that in mind, but I think right now I'm going to get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Amy shrugs inconsolably. Nah, I got plenty of time. I notice that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. Yeah, see ya. I'm not sure whether this morning experiment was a success or a failure, but I'll admit that I do feel slightly good about getting out there this morning. And like Amy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, something like that. It's nice to at least feel that I've taken some semblance of control over my own health. I'll have to try to keep this up. I head back to the dorms to wash and change to my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. Am I gonna see Genji? After taking a long shower, after taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the store to put on my clothes. Oh, there is Genji. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears within the mist, looming and radiating malicious intent. It bursts through the fog. Sup? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem? I should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if she's been looking for me like that, stark naked, but hold my tongue back. I finally realized I'm still naked too. I clearly hold out my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are fogged up, but then why doesn't he wipe them off? His vision's so bad, it's like he's perpetually seen fog. You know, your room, and yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still have to get out though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He's as inspired as window pane size glass. Same glasses. What? Looking neutral like this, wearing nothing, feels so awkward. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can see that I'm being naked. Or they can see me being naked, saying nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush the feeling off with little success. Money? Sure. Awesome. Wait, why do you need it? Can you just give it to me because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you went to shower? I could have, but I exercised restraint, and in the end, isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment since his thoughts were so clearly impure. His intentions are probably even more sinister since he can tell what they are. I see as much to him. I'm offended, man. But if that is again, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, but I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help with the rest. I get some of that pizza too, right? No. Are you serious? Yeah. I'll give you some, but you have class. You don't have time to get pizza. What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy and then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you, and then the pizza, and then they will ask you for a slice. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants peace. Then you're left pitiless. In an unforgiving world. It's happened before, that's how I know. I love this, pitiless. I like that word. Every day I'm planning my vengeance so that when people who wrong me, want me. Every day I plan my vengeance so that when the people who wrong me order a pizza, I will be there. Ever vigilant. Kenji strikes the dramatic pose completely without irony. But I need like 400 yen. Please, you are my only hope. I can go outside and buy my own pizza. It's too far. I tried to go out. That's only necessary. Let me tell you what happened the last time I went out without carefully planning it out in advance. I was outside. I couldn't remember what I was doing. Something, standing, maybe wondering how I got there. And then, out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of lightning. It split in the sky like how you split a sandwich into equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold the need. I bet crap. It was the second most shocking moment of what? What's the first? He ignores me and keeps going. Want to grab me and shake him. He just trying to get momentum. I go with that. What if it's more like he just didn't hear me? It was like in the openings to some kind of anime show, you know how there's always a part of the where the main dude is fighting his rival and they fight each other and clash swords and there's like a big dramatic fall of doors and zoom. It was like that, but with boo. Okay. So yeah, I need some money, please. Don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like, bro, what? I thought it was 400. Okay. Wow. I'll pay it back, I swear. You better. That's what it means to borrow stuff. I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Could your whistle makes a noise like a dying cow. I'm particularly the fact that this button is conducting freely. You're not supposed to be tied up about money between purchasing arms, man. I mean, have it buttoned off. Did you know that? That doesn't make it feel less. This feminist agenda stuff again. This stuff is important. I can see that you don't give. That you can give. You know? But this is serious here. Feminists are a dangerous enemy. Well, feminists are a dangerous enemy. Make no mistake, you take them lightly and you'll wake up in the morning with a knife on your back. BAM! Out of nowhere. How do you wake up in the morning someone stops you in your sleep? Women are terrible at 7 things. I thought you just said you don't take them lightly. Well, I mean, don't take them lightly for the big things. Individually, they are not a threat. But if there was some kind of war, like a big war with men on one side and the feminist forces on the other side, it would be pretty ugly. And that day will come when the feminists come out of the central top secret world feminist headquarters and say, it's so on now. You're being ridiculous. There's no big worldwide feminist headquarters building. Where would they even hide that? I mean, it'd have to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone would notice a big fortress with women only in it. Instead, it was on Earth. I don't know what from Kenji and start practicing frowning faces in a mirror so that I can figure out what kind of frown will best express my emotions. You can't see me from the distance anyway. Which unfortunately means that he just keeps on ranting about any reward to sensibility. Yeah, there's a war going on. A war that many know about. But it's a great one. The one that will one day boil over and encompass all of the known world. Then we'll have the big sides, we'll have to make a stand, and in fact, it's happening right now. Imagine it, the bloody battlefield, a vicious conflict without end. I almost gave up when I thought this cause was silly, when I grew tired of the bleakness of a fight, when I mistook the time the power went out of a feminist raid and thought the end was near. But I realized that if I gave up, it would be all over, and I was like, whoa. And I knew I had to get serious because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. It's about duty. Must be a pretty creepy moment if all the hinges on a neck. Must be a creepy problem if it all hinges on one naked guy renting in the bathroom at another naked guy. So, can I have the money? He's looking the way out. It's getting cold because I'm still naked and don't want to go to class. So, I agreed to support him the money. Awesome, thanks dude. We should go bowling later. Bowling? Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers out there, making it the manly sport. What the? Should have worn my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes or the green plaster with flower accents. There are bowling clothes? Maybe. Anyway, you had better pay me back. I can pay you back and stuff, right? I don't have the time to ask him to elaborate on what that means. I don't know, I have to get to class. You're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry. I don't want to hold you up. I have some stuff to do myself. Time has come. Time for what? I just like saying that. Okay, now the time really has come. For what? I have to use the bathroom. Get out of it. Oh, this is going to do. I'm just going to. What does that mean? It's a big bathroom. So, I have to be alone or I can't go. The pressure. Okay, what if someone else comes in? I'll think of something. I give him my practice frown and it looks like kind of silly reflecting in his glasses. I doesn't notice, I don't see anyway. So I get dressed, run back to my room, feeling as though an eternity has passed since I woke up. That is time I'll never get back. I got him for this somehow. But right now, I have to get to class. I'm the first person today, although I think I'm a little too early. Then again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time with Kenji. The combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very tired. I block out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface on my desk, rubbing my forehead. I realize this is as good as a reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early later. Eventually, I hear a tapping noise outside in the wall and a little soft figure appears in the doorway. She's not in class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Lily stops at the door looking hesitant as she was a vampire. Couldn't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in her own accord though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar, as if it was of importance to look prim when entering a classroom. Excuse me? She goes into the quiet classroom with a probing, delicate voice. I realize this audience might unnerve her because of the blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily. Chisa? Good morning. I didn't hear you come in. I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely. If I were to talk too big a lie now, it would sink me. Well, I was already here, just asleep until now. Oh, have you seen Hanako today by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bell rings, or after that. Do you want me to do something for you? No, it's fine. It's strange, but I think we are the only two people in the school right now. I didn't hear anyone else on my way here. I shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess. You are justifying yourself for doing something that other people should. Punctuality is a good thing. I think so. Anyway. No, wait, what? Oh yeah, it was Lily. I thought it was his own for a moment and I was like, wait. That is a raw me. I shouldn't be talking like that, you know? It is different. I might sound the same. I really don't know if I sound the same. I might sound a bit different, but just a tiny bit. It's a very busy morning today. The festival is coming up soon, and today is the deadline for the event registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone is trying to complete the necessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that is why it's so quiet today. Hi! So horrible. She pops into the room with Shizune, as if on cue, shouting with a loudness that makes Lily flinch. What? Sorry. Hi, Hi-chan. Hi. Look, it's a class representative. Hello. Lily smiles. Probably as unpermission so she's an support Luke. Good morning. Of course, you're not the representative of this class, right? I'm not. Lily seems a little more guarded in her answers to Shizune than she was with me the other day. I guess they really don't get along at all. I realize that Lily might actually not know Shizune is present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is to know who she's talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha, but knowing that she and Shizune are practically inseparable, she might accept Shizune being the one that actually talks. Damn, how complicated. I decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind more than anything else. You got here early, Shizune. You were here even earlier than us. Misha pops. Eh? Misha pops out of her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf too? It's not weird though that Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true, I was here earlier than them, so me saying so like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Especially Shizune, so it doesn't have. But I have something in my mouth. Sorry. Especially to Shizune, so it doesn't have the benefit of hearing the hearing tone to gauge intent. Before I can start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shizune has already moved on. Class rep, it's a good thing that you're here. We have to talk. The festival is coming up in 3 days, right? Every other class has already handed in the project's budget reports for the events, even the first year, except you. Where? There's still time to hand it in, isn't there? Today. Today is the deadline. You are certainly taking your time, aren't you? If I had it my way, I'd have had all the necessary paperwork. Huh? I've had I've had all of the necessary paperwork days ago, but someone had to say deadline, please extend it. Yes, that's me. Planning something on this scale is not a small task, and a week is too small a time frame to expect a whole class to work out such a complex issue completely. Do you want to know what's harder than deserving defense for one class event? And this is the same matter for every class in the school, and then some. The one who does that is me. Misha puts her hands on her hips and stands up straight. Oh, she really is getting into the role. Lily doesn't look like she's very amused though. Hey, aren't you being a little too hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Please, Isao, it's alright. Lily seems happy I'm taking her side, but I'm a bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, then I'm disappointed you think I have forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Then can we have it, please? She might not have it on her at this exact second. He's not here right now. I asked the students to take care of it for me. The students from my class. She emphasizes the last sentence to my surprise. She knows about Shizune and Misha's effort to rope me into the Student Council. I guess word must have getting around. So now she's using me as ammo against Shizune. It just gets getting better and better. Wait, what did I miss? Could I have a please? Shizune, it's not here. I asked Shizune to take care. Wait, what? No, I am confused. Like, I'm guessing it's something to do with I asked two students to take care, like this part, it's students from my class. Like, she's saying, like, it's not me. Maybe that's what it means. It was the word, yeah. It was your responsibility. A budget report isn't something you should just be delegating away as class rep. It's your job to be on top of things. This kind of disregard for proper procedure is really just terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so, but the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want, I will apologize on their behalf for getting sick. Okay. Although Misha misses Lily's little job entirely, she's in a doesn't, and she seems torn between being offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Lily, don't they live here at school? That's a 5 minute walk, you know? What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives to drop off something that will affect the enjoyment of the entire class? Lily opens her mouth to say something, but she's in the closest gap between them and starts signing furiously, waving her hands around like an orchestra conductor. Mr. tries her best to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose a normal, cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. What's with that attitude? I said that it's not something you should be delegating away. Are you the class representative or aren't you? Bro, what the? Why are they so aggressive? Tell me the names of those two students. That should help your job if you can even handle something this simple yourself. No, you're being mean now. Like, you have to be strict and all, but you don't have to be like that. More form is in the first stand of what I'm supposed to take care of. Listen is growing slowly impatient, but she's doing a good job of not letting Shizune see how unsettled she is becoming. She's playing her cards close to her chest. Shizune, on the other hand, rubs her fingers cheerfully along the edge of her glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear nor see how excited she is. Because you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult being you. Lily takes his lips at Misha's word, clearly not understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without even a hint of the sarcasm which they were meant to have. Susan and Lily don't like each other. That much is clear, but this seems a little much. It seems like Lily has had enough and is ready to push back. Wait. I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly that you can track me down to make sure I don't forget my own. Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems like you are confusing me with yourself. I don't think so. That would be a very difficult thing for me to do, comparing myself to you. You're right. The difference between us, like heaven and hell. And it's hard to guess which one you more represent. Is it necessary though? You know, just saying, is it necessary? They're between ripples with the hit of the enmity. Well, not really. They can't disguise it anymore, though. Even Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. Ichan, don't use like a fighter. What are you talking about? Aren't you taking part in the festival, Hichan? You are, aren't you? Then I hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure it goes smoothly on this person. I don't understand why Sidney is only getting mad at me. Uh, uh, I feel like I would say this one, but I kinda wanna say this one. Uh, I feel like they're gonna get mad. Like either way, they're gonna get mad. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're so stupid. Like you're being, you're not doing anything." Because they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you only helped with collecting things." And then if I say the other thing, they're gonna be like, "Oh no, you want to defend her." Mm, I think I would be like, "Hey, don't drag me into this. I've done my part." But you don't have to be like that to her. Like, there will be a combination of these two. Huh. Let me check the dialogue. You're and then I hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure it goes smoothly on this person. No, I don't know why are they dragging me into this actually. But then if I say, I feel like if I say like I've done my part, they're gonna be like, oh no, no, it's not enough. You have to do more. I think Lily's nice though. Yeah, I kind of want to defend her because I mean, these two are being, well, I don't know if it's Susan and Misha or if it's only Susan, but I feel they're being really, um, they're being really mean. Yeah. Hey, I'm the new guy, remember? It's not like I could have done much even if I wanted. That's right. You shouldn't expect much. Oh, wait, that's Lily. That's right. You shouldn't expect a strong student to jump right into it on his first week. Lily taking my side feels not looking forward, so I decided to back her up too. Yeah, you're being unreasonable with both of us. Oh, oh, they are not happy. Excuses, excuses. Miss Glassrop has had plenty of time to deal with her report. Oh, shut up. I would I would repeatedly offer the opposition to help with the student council work, but you refuse to commit yourself to making this festival. Shut up. Yeah, but as I said back then, I'm not sure if I don't have time for this right now. No matter what I do, it will mean being it will mean being drawn into a confrontation with Shizune, and that is what she wants. Whatever, forget it. I turn my back at them. I get back to my seat and shut my ears from the finale of the argument between Lily and Shizune. Eventually, Lily leaves our classroom and Shizune ambitious seats himself without talking to me, of course. I can feel she's in his eyes, spinning into my back. She's probably angry at me, but I'm just angry with her. I don't get why she had to drag me into the argument. Actually, Hanako doesn't come to the. It's really loud. Hanako doesn't come to the classroom at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turned the pages on my textbook lazily. I have a bit of catching up to do despite trying to keep up with the studies at the hospital, but I'm not feeling that enthusiastic about it. The look at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board and rows of equations taken directly from the book. The rhythmic of shock on the cloudboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I'm starting to copy down the equations just about the time, even though they are right there in the textbook. At the rings, I'm not in a hurry because I have nothing to do, so I stay for a while reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave class anyways, so I don't have to deal with the crowding of the hallways. You notice Susan and Misha also have stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Susan is signing so fast that her hands make noise like swords cutting through the air. Maybe there's pent-up anger in there. Misha's trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear she can barely manage to even understand her. I put my hand down, whatever they're discussing. It looks like serious business. Susan signs to the point where her wrists crackle, and Misha struggles to spit it out in a word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's eating with tongue twisters, and then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, but she's about to faint. Luckily for her, the business is unfinished, and the girls sit down at the seats again. Oh, I'm so tired. She hung on her head and limply on her desk, looking exhausted. I'll use this opportunity to reconcile wishes in a bit without getting roped into the student council thing again, though I suspect that door is not closed to me. Festival preparation must be roughy. Indeed, the people in this school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after class, they're always talking about their plans for the day. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Kisuna scoffs me at first as if trying to decide whether to ignore or sneer at me, but in the end, she stops signing out without doing either. Misha picks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. He signs with harsh, heavy dramatic strokes. Misha translates his sign into speech for me. He does it so well. It's almost like Season is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha. She must have practiced it previously. Well, of course, we're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy. Bro, this will look mad. It's an important duty of ours, and ensure the success of the festival with all our strength. We just shame ourselves in front of the past student constant generations if the festival were to fail. That's why there must be no flaws, no, I think there was encumbrances, no, nothing that might make the festival short of perfect. Xena's passionate speech of music and acting are really oddly fitting of them. Oh, hello? I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peer intimately into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Hey, playing the Lincoln again? Hanako brushes out Misha's straightforward jab, even if it was only a jest. Xena stares at her properly, causing Hanako to look down and start working her way to the point where only her fingers can be still wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she saw her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here? Sorry, I haven't seen Sato. She came in by the morning though. Hanako keeps looking easily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual steady gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course Shizune isn't going to look away, as she's intimidated enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It is a little uncomfortable watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens with two people of two different extreme meat, it seems. Do you know where she is? If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom working on the festival project, but who knows what that woman is loitering at. Hanako nods quickly and retreats with haste. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, we're working really hard to make the festival happen. I'm driving other people insane along the way. Well, good luck with that. I cannot believe making my exit before either of them manages to berate me any more for sticking off. The halls are somewhat quiet as expected. Everyone must be in club meetings or festival preparations or both. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 30. Okay, I'm gonna try and get to the end of this day, then I save, and then I end it. I think that should be good. Unless I meet someone new, which probably would take a while if that happens. Tina's words about being a slacker echo in my head. I feel guilty about not contributing, but I seem to slack to resolve to do something concrete about the matter. For the festival, it's too late already unless I count helping Season and Misha, which I naturally don't. And clubs, I don't know. Maybe I'm not a club type of person. Halfway to the way to the school building to the dorms, I spot a figure in front of the dorms. It's sitting. It looks like she's working on her mural today too. I walk over to her, but she doesn't seem to notice me approaching. She's sitting on the upturned box, looking intensely at the wall. She's painting with a brush held between her toes. The mural has progressed considerably since yesterday, but it's only halfway done as far as I can tell. More colors have appeared, and the twisted human-like figures have spread and increased in number. I have to say, this styling is quite eye-catching and very unique. Not that I would be acknowledgeable about any art by any measurable scale, but it's very nice looking nevertheless. I clear my throat to get her attention, but not settle her so that her concentration won't break. Wait. She doesn't try to check who it is. I'll wait. "15 minutes later, I decided her concentration is indeed unbroken, and also that I have waited long enough to warn, poking her gently on the shoulder to remind her of my presence. He turns his hand mechanically to my direction, and ending up staring at my crotch level. Oh, it's his arm. She can tell. I would feel a lot less uncomfortable if she would look at my face. Understood observation. Hard at work, I see. The conversation started as if I hadn't been here for a quarter of an hour already, but it's not a concern. At least it starts. Looking good. There's layers of paint hiding out layers of paint, mixing and shaping the human figures really create an impressive look, but Ning looks miffed. You shouldn't comment on works in progress. 7 years of bad luck. Sounds terrible. I guess I'll take it back then. Still looks good. I wonder if I get 14 years of bad luck for thinking that. Lin turns back to look at her painting and pokes it with a big toe. Could you mix some of this color? I'm running out of it. She looks down at the half-empty bowl with the remains of the same pinkish paint in it. I didn't really intend to stay and help her with this project though. I guess I didn't intend to do anything much. I look at things. She looks emptily back at me. Just this once. He picks up another brush and drenches it in another tone of pale red. There are dozens of similar bowls around her working area from the looks of this scene. She could have been sitting there for hours. I wonder if she has. The old man she'd been skipping school though, which of course I wouldn't put beyond someone like Ning. I pour a little bit of white and red into the bowl, trying to match the color with the one already on the wall. I can't seem to get it right. It's really inconvenient for her. It's really inconvenient for her to not mix it up in the first place. Getting it to be exactly the same tone will be impossible, but at least I can try to get as close as I can. Speaking of hard work, isn't that a huge workload for you to? It's such a big painting at all. Oh, I'm not old and bitter enough yet to think like that. I guess you aren't. You guess right. Like Shadow, they feel like slugs made of sea slugs. Because of the position? Yeah, I like doing it at a horizontal position more if you know what I'm talking about. But it can be helped. Can ask the wall to lay down. See as she stretches herself a little, bending her legs and bending her legs and back far more than a human should legs. It's astonishing how effortlessly she manages her body around. There's a small flinch in her, otherwise blank expression, a hidden pain maybe, as she stretches out her calves. You must have stamina and dexterity far above a normal person to be able to live like she does, but she's wearing out working at this. Why push yourself so much? Take a break or something at least. Continue tomorrow if it's bad. Just give her a pause. A long one too. Feeling like a mental yawn. I don't think so, Hisao. I'm not pushing myself. Sure looks like you are. No, it's not pushing or pulling or anything related to that kind of thing. There is this boy. A boy. Yes. Where? At the art club. And? He's blind. Oh, how can you paint if you're blind? No idea. So why is he there? That's the point. He is there. Should we just speak more than one word at a time to make this feel more like a discussion and less like an interrogation? He can't really do anything that we call art, right? But he comes there anyway and paints. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. That's why I asked. So? He doesn't paint often, but I think his paintings are very interesting. I'm sure they are. I was trying that, painting with the eyes closed. Wasn't very interesting, and cleaning up the floor took ages. Didn't try again. But he's becoming better at sculpting. I see. Maybe she was trying to make a point with this. Maybe she forgot she had one. Seems like the art club is full of interesting people. Not really. Pretty blunt statement, she totally missed the sarcasm. No? As like I said, they are not very interesting. I usually don't have much interest in people who are not interesting. Maybe you have. Maybe. That boy is interesting. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm like that boy, or maybe you are. Maybe everyone is. Doing things you can do just because you can. That's pretty deep, I think. Until that to her. You're a deep one. No, I'm really shallow until this person. People say that to me all the time. Do you know I can only think of four things at the same time? No, but now I do. Right now I'm thinking of the second floor girl's toilet ice cream flavored ice cream. The middle toilet. The heck? Wait, what? Right now I'm thinking of the second. How did I even read that properly? I'm thinking of the second floor's girl's toilet. Ice cream flavored ice cream, the middle toe, and a haircut. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to get a haircut. She takes a hand. She takes her head around vigorously, letting her short and messy hair ruffle widely around. I can see that doing it is something she likes to do. Full silence, sending threads around absent-mindedly, poking some brushes around the thought about the art club sticks in my head for a while longer. I feel like I'm treading on a very unknown territory with art. The way these meetings with Ningo, it's as though I'm starting a smoking habit or something. I should probably stop talking to her. It's not that I dislike her, despite the confusion her being herself causes. I don't dislike her either. I've drawn for fun sometimes, I just don't have a real creative drive or any technical skill. So usually if I were to draw something, I get wallpaper syndrome and just freeze completely. Though I managed to draw something disfigured and probably get frustrated at my inability to put the picture in my head onto the paper, then call it quits without really even trying to make an effort. Ning really doesn't have a problem. Really doesn't have this problem, but she frustrates me in another way. Being with her is like looking into a mirror that doesn't reflect anything. It makes one question of the sanity. It makes question the sanity of the act. This is on her box, swaying from side to side, apparently comfortable with the uncomfortable silence. She's staring at me again, or maybe over my shoulder. I can barely figure out where her eyes are focused. I'm thinking about leaving so she can carry on working undistracted and that I can do whatever I'm going to do alone. It's not like I have anything that must be done today. Oh shoot. Who? Nobody, I just forgot the Hanako that Lily was looking for her. Do you know her from my class? Oh, her, the mystery toilet girl. The person is funny. I saw her going to the toilet 5 times during one recess 3 weeks ago. I'm sure it's a world record. It's very mysterious. That's why you call her mystery toilet girl? What other reason could there possibly be? Well, if there is, it's an eternal mystery. I didn't follow her in there. Maybe it was the week before that? Could have been. Looking at her makes me hungry. I'll say that. At least not around her. It looks... Min tends to look at me blankly, and if she's not sure why, I reproved her. But she doesn't acknowledge understanding any more than before, so I give up at this point. I don't know what she means. Like, I don't know why he's always worried, actually. Like, I didn't get it either. So, do you want to go with dinner? Whoa. No, not yet. Yes, and he hungry gaze back to the wall, looking slightly more energetic, or at least slightly less lethargic than she did before. It's as if there was an opponent that she has to vanquish, something she must overcome before she can indulge in dinner. This is the feeling I get. A weird sense of empathy overcomes me and makes me smile a little to myself. Full of her oddity, Ding is pretty cool after all. I'll be going anyway. Have fun. Ding has a very whisper brush, and is dipping into the fresh paint, so of course she can't hear me anymore. Doesn't answer anything even if she does. I turn to the noiseless nagging voice in the back of my head. I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again. I made a promise that I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I made a promise that I'm going to keep it. Besides, Amy is bound to ride on me if I don't show up, but it's not all that bad. This is the moment. Yeah, this is going to be the end of it. And yeah, are you sure you want to? Yep. Huh, I thought I could click that. Anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be everything for now. 2 hours and 41. That is a long time. I think that's a record for me. Let me check actually. I really want to know because I think the longest I did was 2 hours and 4 minutes. That might have been the first one. No, 6 minutes. Oh yeah, the first one, the Katawa Shoujo first one was 2 hours and 5 minutes. Then the first one I did was Sonic Mania, and it was 2 and 6. I should play Sonic Mania again, by the way. I really should continue that because that was like 29. That was that last week? No, wait, it was. Oh, it's almost like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I should probably play it, and I wasn't so hard from ending it, so I guess that'd be good to play. But it also works like something to play just for fun, like not trying to focus on a story or anything like that, like I am right now. You know, like it's a kind of game I can just go and start playing randomly. Yeah, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Um, yeah, like I said, that is going to be everything. So I'm gonna be ending this stream. Uh, hopefully someone watches this. I thank you very much for it, and hopefully we get to see each other next time. But like I said, for now, that's all. And yeah, thank you very much, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.